What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cameron, back at it again with another video. And in today's video, we are talking about Battlefield 5, the failure of Battlefield 5. And with that all being said, let's jump up in the video. The biggest reason for Battlefield 5's failure is the lack of content and the awful live service. The live service in this game was a complete, utter fucking joke, okay? As of April 2020, we have 17 maps. That's it. We have 17 maps, a ton of content that's scrapped, a ton of concepts that are scrapped, game modes scrapped, LTMs that are stupid. Like, why is Russian LTM? Just leave it in the fucking game. Why is it an LTM? I don't understand this at all. Alright? Live service was a joke. Awful joke. Just a complete, utter joke. At launch, we had nothing. Okay? We had 2 factions at launch and like 8 maps. That's it. And you compare that to Battlefield 1, you had a shit ton of content at launch. You had almost every single main player in World War 1 playable from launch. You had a ton of maps playable from launch. You had a great new game mode and operations playable at launch. I don't understand why they just butchered the content in this. I don't know what their vision was. Also, another thing, why did they scrap operations? Imagine operations in World War II. Because World War II would sell more than World War I. You know why? Because more people like World War II. A lot of people are fascinated by World War II. It would have sold a lot better if they just build up on the foundation that was Battlefield 1. Okay, I don't understand why they didn't do that. They should have kept the operations feature from Battlefield 1, built up on it, and made a great game mode. Dude, there's like 3 operations in the game, and it's April 2020. The game almost released, 3 years ago? 2 years ago? Something like that? It's awful. Like, they destroyed the operations mode. They destroyed it. It's honestly a joke. It is a joke what they've done to the operations game mode. They should have kept it fine from Battlefield 1. They shouldn't have touched it. I don't understand why they touched it and changed it and tried to make it like different. I don't understand why they did that. They should have legit kept it the exact fucking same. No one cares that Conquest is the exact same. Nobody cares that Domination and COD is the exact same. Nobody cares. Just keep it the exact same. People will have a good time with it. That's all you had to do. Legit, that's all you had to do. And also, the factions are a problem. We have 4 factions in 2 years. 4 fucking factions in 2 years. It's awful, dude. They should have had all of the major factions playable at launch. That's what should have happened. Okay? Like, they should have had Russia and Germany. They should have had Japan and America. And they should have had Britain and Italy. That's what they should have had at launch. If they had that at launch, also, with the battles that everybody wanted to see, the game would have sold so much better. It would have sold way better, alright? That's what they should have had. They should have had, like, Iwo Jima and Pacific Storm at launch for the Japanese and Americans. They should have had, like, Stalingrad and stuff on the Eastern Front at launch. They should have had, like, some cool North Africa battles with Italy and the UK at launch. Everyone was like, dude, that looks sick. I want to play that. Look at that. That looks dope as fuck. And, albeit they do the live service correctly, they could, release, like, D-Day. They could release, maybe new factions, like China versus Japan. They could do cool stuff like that. They could have integrated almost every single part of the war, because a lot of people would have bought that because they want to see, those are the battles I love and know about from World War II, so I want to try those battles out. They look epic, they look dope. I want to do that. Alright, that would be great if they did that. But instead, EA and their stupid ass, formula of releasing half-ass games with the promise of a live service is what destroyed this game. Really. It's really what destroyed this game. They knew the game was unfinished. They just wanted to meet a deadline, make some money, and then that was it, and then go and cross a bridge when they get there. That's EA's formula. EA's formula is that. The lack of content is the biggest reason this game failed. Seriously. It is the biggest reason it failed. Do you know there's 50 unreleased guns and gadgets in the game files? 50! 50. Not 4 or 5, 50. Okay? That is unacceptable. 50 is insane. And all the guns look really cool. I'm okay with some of the guns being scrapped, like ones that are just like slight variants to guns we already have in the game. I understand that. Scrap that. You don't really need that. But some of the guns just look amazing in the game files. Like you have the Mosin Nagant, you have like cool like Soviet weapons in there. You have some cool British weapons. You have some cool French weapons. You have, obscure weapons, American weapons. You have obscure weapons and even famous weapons like the Springfield that aren't in the game yet. And they're scrapping them. They have cool gadgets like a double flare gun and mortars and all this cool shit. They scrapped it all. They scrapped it all. They legitimately should have made this game like Battlefield 5 with Battlefield 1 with better graphics and a better movement and gun system. And then it would have sold perfectly fine. Instead, they wanted to make some other abomination Frankenstein bullshit. It's just so frustrating to talk about. I can't believe they have 50 unreleased guns. That is fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. People data mine things and they find things that they end up never getting released, which I don't understand. It's awful. The lack of content just gets my blood boiling, man. But let's move on to the second reason now. The second reason this game failed was the horrible marketing and the SJW inclusion, SJW bullshit. That's the second reason this game failed. The marketing was god awful. They marketed this so horribly. Alright, like they marketed with this SJW identity politics thing, which is gonna destroy it. Alright, that's the reason it failed too. Like nobody likes SJWs. SJWs don't play video games. It doesn't matter. I don't understand why they pandered to them in the marketing of this game. They're calling people bigots. They're saying if you don't like it, don't buy it. They're insulting their player base. Like, dude, nobody cares. To me personally, I really wouldn't care if there was women included in the game, especially in the Soviet front. Like, women were in the front lines with the Soviets. They sniped people. They were, like, on the front lines with the men in the Soviets. You could add them there. There's no problem with that. I have no problem with that. Oh, shit, maybe even, like, add, like, a resistance faction. Then you have women in the game. I'm okay with that, for sure. There's no reason for that not to be in the game. Those people were a part of World War II, for sure. But with the Americans and the Japanese and the Germans and the UK, why are they there? They didn't fight on the front lines. I know they were able to enlist into the army and they had non-combat roles, like for example, they worked in triage or they did things like that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, they can have women in the game in those historical accurate depictions. I'm okay with that. Okay, because when you're making a World War II game or even any historical game, you have to stay very, very close to the source material or else you'll just destroy the immersion and people will be like, what is this? Because a lot of people aren't able to identify Battlefield 5 as a World War II game if they didn't recognize some of the guns and the tanks. Because the uniforms are wrong. Alright, the lack of immersion is horrible. The uniforms in this game, aside from the American and Japanese, look horrible. The German uniforms are god-awful. The British uniforms are god-awful. And I know they rectified this with a new update. They're definitely going to rectify it, and that's smart. But at the same time, the damage was already done. It took too long to rectify it. The same thing, like when you did the Pacific, it gave us a glimmer of hope because you were steering away from the SJWism. Because personally, like, I really didn't care that there are women in the game. Personally, I don't care. But I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that didn't hurt the sales. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't care either way. I think it would be fine if they did it historically accurate. But I also think it would be fine if maybe they just wanted to add some more character customization and letting you pick what skin or character you have. I think that's fine. But that's how they should have marketed it. They should have said, yeah, look at that. Women were in World War II. Look at this woke shit right here, buddy. They fought, buddy. Get that, you fucking bigot? They fought, buddy. Like, no. Throwing it down someone's throat like that is retarded. And if someone's like, there's women in the game. Are you going to be historically accurate? And if someone's like, you know what, man? I just want to give people some more character customization. Not a big deal. It's not that deep. Just character customization. Then I'm pretty sure they'll be like, you know what? They're right. It's just character customization. Who cares? There's no identity politics behind it. It is what it is. Because the rest of the marketing was just horrible. That you don't like it, don't buy it. Calling people bigots, insulting your player base. Awful. Just god awful. Seriously. I already have a strike from YouTube, so I can't really go all in for this one. I gotta play by the rules. But that all being said, though, let's move on to the next reason it failed. The third reason I think Battlefield 5 failed is they just lied about shit. They were so transparent about what was happening with the game, when those things were gonna come out. Their release dates weren't actually release dates. I don't know what the fuck they were. They were just random bullshit going on. Like, dude, there still hasn't been a roadmap for 2020. I guess, yeah, they're pulling the plug, but they haven't put a roadmap. They're putting a roadmap 3 months, almost 4 months into the year. Like, dude, they legitimately just win as it went, dude. They legitimately were just thinking, you know what, I'm just gonna cross that bridge when it gets there. You know, it doesn't matter. No content, cross that bridge when it gets there. They had this nonchalant, fucking transparent attitude about everything. Even with their, you know, what's it called? Announcement to cancel the game. They did it so transparently. It wasn't even in the article saying, you know what, man, there'll be no more content after this, we're pulling the plug. They were responding to fucking tweets. That's how they did it. They responded to players saying we're canceling the game instead of actually going like, you know what, man, we're canceling it. We're sorry, we fucked up. Alright, I would have more respect for them if they did that instead of hiding behind tweets like pussies. That's what happened. Okay, that's exactly what happened. They're so fucking transparent about everything, and I hated that. EA just lies about shit. Like, look at Madden. Dude, they straight up lied about shit in Madden. They lie about content. They lie about why they can't add expansion teams. They just lie about shit. EA doesn't want to put in the effort to do anything. Alright? EA doesn't want to do that. They just want to make a quick buck, and if it's successful, they don't have a plan. Their plan is just to make a quick buck at launch. So they don't know what the fuck's going on. So they're like, oh shit, we made our money. I guess we gotta keep the game going. You know? Like, look at Anthem. What the fuck was their plan for that? They're gonna pull the plug on that too. Like, every game EA has released is either a failure technically, like with Battlefield 5, horrible failure technically. There's so many bugs in this game. The anti-cheat is broken. The stupid TTK changes are broken. Like, EA just doesn't know what's going on. I'm gonna make that the third reason. EA doesn't know how to make a video game. EA doesn't know how to do jack shit. I know people say Activision sucks, but in my opinion, Activision has got their shit together with COD Modern Warfare. Compare COD Modern Warfare to the live service of any EA game in the last 2 years. Compare it to that. I think Modern Warfare is a dog shit game. Aside from Warzone, Modern Warfare is awful. It's legitimately the worst game I've ever fucking played. Like, multiplayer-wise. But the live service, I can't lie, is spot on. They release like 3 or 4 maps every like 2 months. They release hella weapons every like 2 months. They release a kick-ass battle royale mode. They release cool fucking skins. They release dope camos. They release tracer packs and all this cool shit. Like, dude, Activision is on their shit with the live service in Modern Warfare. Compare that to EA's fucking any game EA's released in the past like decade. They don't know shit. They don't know how to make a video game. They really don't know. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They just fucking go as they please. Like, whatever happens, they just go with the flow. I don't know what they're doing. I really don't know. Honestly, if EA didn't have FIFA or EA Sports or Apex Legends, they would be out of business. They for sure would be going out of business. I swear to God. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Look at all the games EA has released that are fucking failures. Alright? Anthem's a failure. Battlefield 5 is a failure. Even fucking Titanfall 2, even though it's a great game, is a fucking failure. Commercially. Right? And all the games they release are failures technically too. Madden is a horrible game technically. Battlefield 5 is a horrible game technically. Anthem is a horrible game technically. They have so many bugs in everything. EA just wants to make a quick buck. Oh yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a horrible game technically too. Yeah, but now I'm gonna add a little bonus for you. Bonus reason Battlefield 5 failed. Let's jump up into that one. Alright, the bonus reason BF5 failed is the shoehorning in a chicken shit battle royale. That's what happened. They shoehorned in a Battle Royale because they thought it would make sales better. Because Battle Royale is all the craze nowadays. Like, yeah, let's throw that in here. But I'm going to be real with you, dude. The only reason Battle Royales sell so well and do so well is because they're free. That is the reason they do well. Is because they're free and they're cross-play, and that's why. Battle Royales are the ultimate team experience for those major two reasons. Because they're free and they're crossplay. That's why. Fortnite, free, crossplay, huge success. Apex Legends, free, huge success. Warzone, free, crossplay, huge success. PUBG, I believe on Steam, it was free. Yeah, every single Battle Royale, H1Z1 is free. Every single Battle Royale that was remotely a success has been free. And that is why, for one reason, they have a shit ton of players, is because they're fucking free. That's what they should have done with Firestorm. They should have said, you know what, man? We have a separate studio developing Firestorm, Criterion. They can do what they do with this. We'll make it free to play, all right? We'll put it in there. Because I don't think Firestorm is a particularly bad Battle Royale. I don't. I just think it went the way of Blackout, where they're like, all right, you got to pay for $60, you got to get the game, then you'll play. That's it. That's what you got to do. No. Blackout failed fucking miserably. Look at Blackout. It was dog shit and failed horribly. Because people didn't want to fucking pay for that shit. Right? If you make Firestorm free, you don't even have to use the engine you have now. You could use the Battlefield 4 engine. Or Battlefield 4 guns. It doesn't even matter. Okay? But if you want to use the Battlefield 5 guns just to make it easier on you, go ahead, do that. But make it fucking free. If you make it free, you'll kill it. You'll kill it. Because a bunch of people will be playing. Because Firestorm was a very cool Battle Royale. I liked how you could blow up buildings. I liked how you had tanks. I liked how you had cool, shitty helicopters. I liked the supply points. I don't really like the gameplay, but I have to admit, it works well in a Battle Royale. Even people who seasoned Battle Royale veterans like the game. That's saying something. That means you made a good product. If the seasoned Battle Royale veterans are like, you know what, this is cool. I like it. I'll keep playing it. The reason it died out is because it had no support and nobody was playing it because you had to pay for it. That's why. And let's just be real here. 80 to 90% of the real people who play Battlefield 5 or Battlefield in general, don't give a fuck about Battle Royale. But you could get a bunch of people who do care about Battle Royale to play the new cutting-edge, amazing graphics, AAA edition to Battle Royale. More people would play that, I guarantee you. Maybe not your core fan base in Battlefield, but a bunch of people that don't really give a fuck about your game might play it. And it would make sales better, because they'd be like, oh shit, I want to try the rest of the game because Firestorm is dope as fuck. I've seen that with Modern Warfare. A lot of my friends were like, shit dude, Warzone is sick. Maybe I'll buy Modern Warfare. That's definitely what happened. They're idiots and don't know how to run a game. I'm telling you, they're really retarded. Now, you know what, fuck it, I'm keep going. Adding another bonus one. The bugs, TTK changes, and doing unnecessary things is another reason Battlefield 5 failed. I don't know why they're changing core things like time to kill. Time to kill is one of the things that should never, ever, ever be touched in a game, okay? Never. At launch, if it's fucked, then yes, change it, listen to the community. If the community says, hey, time to kill is a bit high, take a poll, take a survey, and if majority of them say, you know what, man, fuck the time to kill, then change the time to kill to what they want. EA doesn't listen to the community. You know, this goes back to the third reason. They don't know how to make a game. They don't know how to run a game. They don't listen to anybody but themselves. They listen to their boardroom directors who are very out of touch, most likely, and are doing stupid shit. That's exactly what happened here, okay? And I'm telling you that's exactly what happened here. It's very evident that's what happened. This is the reason for this fucking failure. It's how out of touch they are. They're doing random things that shouldn't be touched, and then there's introducing a shit ton of bugs. There's so many bugs in this game, bro. There's bugs galore. It's all bugs. There's more bugs in this game than fucking Florida. Okay? There's bugs everywhere, man. All of their games have these bugs and glitches because they don't finish them. They think they're going to finish them later on, and EA just doesn't know what they're doing. Why are you changing time to kill? Why are you changing this stuff? Why aren't you addressing cheaters? Why is your anti-cheat so dog shit that 2 years later you have one that barely fucking works? I don't understand it. You have these bugs everywhere that you don't fix. You have could not fetch report. You have just retarded shit. You know what, man? That's it. That's done with the video. I'm gonna wrap this up now. Alright, guys. That's the video. It's maybe one of the better videos I've ever made. If you like them like this, let me know in the comment section. Subscribe, leave a comment, and like. If you agreed with me, if you don't agree with me, I want to hear what you guys say. And I'm going to post this in Reddit and stuff. I'm going to market my channel a bit better. Leave me some tips how to make my videos better. I'm always, eager to learn. I always like constructive criticism. Don't be an asshole. But constructive criticism, I'm all for. If you're saying, hey, man, your videos kind of fucking suck because of this, or hey, man, you should do this better, then I'm okay. Constructive criticism always, makes my videos better. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, fuck Battlefield 5. Playing it just makes me fucking angry. And that's why you see this gameplay, I don't give a fuck. Because of how, nonchalant, and I don't give a fuck about this game anymore. I really don't. You may not see any more Battlefield 5 content aside from the new map that drops in June. Maybe me looking at the new uniforms that come out in 2 days, something like that. But other than that, probably not any more Battlefield 5 content. It's just, oh my goodness. Horrible, guys. Horrible, 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 horrible. You know what I don't understand either? Why is Star Wars Battlefront 2 getting support? Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a much worse game than Battlefield. I actually think Battlefield 5's gameplay is very good. I actually do. I think the gunplay, the movement, the maps, I think stuff like that is very good. I think the content we have is horrible, Obviously the bugs and stuff suck, but I do like the gunplay. I do like the fast movement. I do like that. But, everything else is just dog shit. And I can't defend this game anymore. I've stuck by this game for the last 2 years, defending it against bullshit. And it just fucking broke me, man. Shit fucking broke me. I don't know what else to do. I really don't know. Because Star Wars Battlefront has one thing on its side. They have Disney. And Disney is definitely paying EA to keep that game going. 110%. Because if there's one more corrupt, fucked up company, it's Disney. Yeah, if there's one fucked up company in this world that nobody talks about, it's for sure Disney. Disney and EA are fucked up companies, so those two are definitely giving each other some money, for sure. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you all for watching. I am out.